Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today. And Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris tagged me in a top 5 vendor video. Now keep in mind, if you don't know Chris, check out her channel. She's amazing. She makes me giggle. I am fairly new to vendors. I don't have a ton of experience. My very first experience was L3. I melted it right away. I didn't get throw. Then I quit melting it and kind of gave up on it. And I gave away most of it. And then what I didn't give away, I tried again and it was really strong. So I was like, wait a minute. So cure time is actually really a thing for me with particular vendors. So I bought some samples and I'm trying it again. Because it threw amazing a year later. So I'm starting again to try them. So just keep in mind, I don't have a ton of experience. So my top 5 vendors are the ones that I have honestly had good success with, of the ones that I've tried. So, yeah. We'll start, I'm trying to think of where I want to start. We'll start with my honorable mentions and then work our way up to my favorite. I think y'all know what my favorite is, but so no surprise there. And then we'll talk about why they're my favorite. But so I want to give some honorable mentions because what I have tried from these guys have been amazing. I just haven't personally bought them, so it's not that I don't want to, or I'm focusing my attention elsewhere at the moment, not because I don't care or don't want to. I just only have so much money and I'm choosing my favorite place to spend it at the moment is all. But lovely people regardless, so please definitely check them out and support them because what I have tried, I have loved. So one of the first ones, and the reason why I have looked a few times on their site, I wanted to buy more, but they have, I think I've heard Charity talk about how their availability has gone down because, I don't know, maybe some personal issues, but Super Tarts. Charity was sweet enough to, Happy Mail, Friend Mail, Random Act of Kindness, me, some of these from Super Tarts, and this is Jaws Stay Awake and Walk the Plank. These have performed amazingly in my Scentsy warmers, and to make my top 5, you have got to perform in my Scentsy warmers. I spent a lot of money on those warmers. I'm not going to go buy other warmers. If you don't work in my Scentsy warmers, I'll move on. Like, that's just how it is for me. I don't need to do vendor wax enough that I'm going to go buy all new warmers. I'm just not. So if you impress me in my Scentsy warmers, you're a winner. That's just my personal opinion. So I'm just not willing to put in the effort, buy different warmers. And I have multiple, no. I'm just not doing it. So Walk the Plank is amazing. It's got Jaws and lavender, and I find that Super Tarts performs amazing, and it's like probably a 7 out of 10 in my home for an entire day, and sometimes into the next day. I love the lavender with the Jaws. To me, Jaws is kind of like a beach nights feel. I don't exactly know what Jaws is. And then Jaws Stay Awake. Oh wow, this is good too. They're just so beautiful. So I kept these because they impressed me so much. If I can find some more, and here's another thing, another factor, and if you're going to be if I'm going to be a fan, you've got to have some kind of availability that lies within my pays. I get paid bi-weekly. So if you do things that fall on an off week, I'm not gonna be able to order. I live paycheck to paycheck. I don't have a savings account. I don't want a credit card because it's way too easy for me to get into trouble. I have a lack of self-control when it comes to my favorite vendor, so I could easily get into trouble and I don't want to go there. So I don't need a credit card. It's not that important to me. No point being in debt more than I am. I do shop pay, or else I couldn't do a lot of it. Shop pay is pay in full, but you don't need a credit card. You don't have interest, all that stuff. So definitely, if you can come across Super Tarts, I would try it. The Jaws is phenomenal. And thank you, Charity, for sharing this with me, because I had no idea just how phenomenal that was. I won a giveaway from Second and Spruce. I've melted three. I melted 3. One of them was gangbusters amazing. It was Sippin' on Summer Volume 2. It was pink lemonade and ginger ale. Wow. It was so good, and it smelled like fizzy ginger ale, and it was in my kitchen, and it came out here, and I was like, this is phenomenal. Love it. And I tried 2 others, trying to think. One was a raspberry. Didn't really smell it. I feel like it needs to cure more. Or I just need to try different warmers. I'm using a Winnie the Pooh Scentsy warmer out there. So I think it could be the warmer. I don't want to judge anything based on that. And I think it was another black raspberry one. It'll be in my empties. I couldn't smell it, but I want to try those. What I have, like the ones I couldn't smell, I just want to try those in different warmers, like in my bedroom. I don't want to make judgments, because I think that it's just my warmers, and I think that they need to cure a little bit. But talk about phenomenal with the Sippin' on Summer. Highly recommend. If you love fizzy ginger ale scents, that was so good. I absolutely loved it. Now, my favorite one that I won from her is the Carnival Sampler, the fried dough. It's the fried dough, flaky crust, cinnamon, and brown sugar. I mean, talk about presentation. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And this is so good smelling, I could die. But to me, this is a little more fall, even though we just had our county fair. But the cinnamon and this smells phenomenal. So I'm saving this one. I want to do these when I don't have air conditioners going or fans going, and give them. So I cannot give you an opinion based on these, because I literally just won these. The one that worked phenomenal in my kitchen, I would totally buy again, 100%. And these are so stinking beautiful. So I hear all my friends rant and rave about Second and Spruce. Please, please, please check her out, because I think that her stuff is beautiful, phenomenal. It smells fantastic in the package. I just think with my air conditioners and just how I did them might be part of my problem. So I definitely recommend her. And then I don't have the package, but Lavender and Speckles, everybody rants and raves. I only tried one because sometimes they fall in, like, I think she just had a pre-order. It's my off pay. So sadly, I couldn't order the Gilmore Girls. So check her out. She's a Gilmore Girls. May possibly still be going. I don't know. I need to just keep a planner, I guess, and keep track of when everybody does all their stuff and what falls on a pay and what doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, check her out, because Charity, again, was sweet enough to, random act of kindness, friend mail, send me a sample, and it was a lemon cupcake type one, a lemon cake. I cannot remember, the lemon sugar cake or something like that. Phenomenal, phenomenal. And I love that her wax is white, so when it melts, it's going to be clear in your dishes, and you're not going to get the colored wax throwing off the walls like different colors. I love that it's white and it becomes clear in your warmers. Love that so much. So definitely check her out, because that threw like crazy. I loved everything about it. I just can't seem to get it to fall on my off pay. Okay, one of these days I'm going to hit it and I'm going to order like crazy, or maybe I'll save up. If you guys, I did 31 hours of overtime in the past 2 weeks, plus my 80 hours. So I've been working like a mad woman, and I'm tired. But maybe, I don't know how long this will last, but for right now, we're hopping. We got we can't keep up with our work. So maybe right now it's a great opportunity and I might have some extra money set aside. Yeah, so let's go with my number 5 vendor. And the reason that they're going to be number 5, they're one of my, there's the 2 cents that I love from this vendor are like right up there at the absolute top of my list. I love these, but that said, the reason that they're number 5 is, first of all, I can't find these on their site all the time. Who knows when they do their pre-sales ready to ship? I don't know. Whenever I look, I can't tell, so I'm having trouble finding them to even request that they bring these 2 back. But I also tried their bakery, and I can't get it to throw for the life of me. It just doesn't do very well. So what I love it's at the top of the charts, but what I have tried some other things and I can't get it to throw. That being said, Hayden Row. I wish it was easier to grab their stuff. I wish I could find ready to ship more often. Yeah, I just happened to grab these on a time when I had money and I got lucky. My all-time favorite scent from Hayden Row, and it's a toss-up between the top 2, but I think my favorite is Warm Vanilla Sugar. It smells identical to Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, and this will throw for days in my house. It's the best sugar I've ever smelled, the best vanilla. It's so sweet, it's so cozy, and what is Charlie doing in the background? And see, they're gonna ruin my shears. I mean, they're cheap, I guess you can buy more, but I don't know why he thinks that's something to play with. Oh well, kittens. This is beautiful. If you love Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works, I highly recommend Warm Vanilla Sugar from Hayden Row. Phenomenal. One of my all-time favorite things. Bookstore from Hayden Row is probably my second favorite scent. And this, I can't even remember the scent notes. This is so good, you guys. It's at least 3 days. And even then, I can still kind of smell it and don't want to take it out of my warmers. It's that good. This is everything I wanted Order the Masters from Teddy Bees to be. Unfortunately, that one smelled like old lady perfume to me. I didn't like Order the Masters that much. It's fine. It's just this. I feel like I smell an actual bookstore. But it's almost this ever so slight masculine cologne that is phenomenal. Oh, Dale could smell like that any day. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever smelled. And I have just this little bit left. For the melting challenge, I need to melt it, but I'm struggling with wanting to melt this last little bit because it's that good. It's literally that good, you guys. I highly recommend this if you... Oh, and it's such a slight masculine cologne. It's not even like full-on cologne. It's ever so slight, and you get like the antique books, and it's so good. It's so sophisticated. It's so... I don't even know how to describe this. This is what... Okay, Beauty and the Beast. The animated film is what I'm most familiar with. The Disney animated film. So the Beast's library, it's humongous. It's like an entire room, floor to ceiling, and you have ladders that slide around on tracks. That's what and it's like the Beast put on a fancy, because he's rich and he lives in a castle, and he put on this rich, fancy cologne, and it's just slight. You can slightly smell it, but it's what I imagine the Beast would be showing Bill, you know, his library, saying, this is for you, you know, and she's just like, that's what I imagine every time I melt this, and I freaking love this so much. Barnes & Noble bookstore, like hot guy in the Barnes & Noble bookstore. Barnes & Noble is my favorite bookstore ever. Okay, so I have, granted, I haven't tried just shorts and sweater. Shorts and sweater is what I would highly recommend to you. One of my all-time top 5 scents from Scentsy ever is Snuggle Up. And it's similar to Jammy Time if you're familiar with that. Okay, shorts and sweater is like Snuggle Up kind of a scent. I happen to have Harry's sweater. Now, I don't love Harry's sweater, which is supposed to be butterbeer with the shorts and sweater. I get the shorts and sweater, but I get confused with my nose because the butterbeer almost comes off like bread. To the fact that I had to look this up, I almost thought this was, and this is currently on the site, the last time I looked. So I almost get bread. So it's almost like 3 thumbs up with Snuggle Up, and it's weird to me. I don't know where they get butterbeer because I get fresh baked bread, and it's weird to me with the shorts and sweater. So it's like laundry and yet like, you know, like bread. I don't know. It's like you walked into a bread shop. That's not gonna be too. I could turn it off. We'll see if it switches off, but so shorts and sweater, if you don't mind the fresh baked bread with the laundry smell of shorts and sweater, then go for Harry's sweater, but I don't know. My nose doesn't love the combo, but I love the shorts and sweater scent in it, and I would probably love the bread separate. Now that bakery throws like crazy. Go figure. I don't know. I tried Amish Country, couldn't get it to throw. Gingerbread Man, couldn't get it to throw. I had their suntan lotion. It's okay. It wasn't banana boat sunscreen, so I didn't love it. So that's my 5th favorite vendor. So my 4th favorite vendor, and this is the reason why right here. I bought this in February of 22. You guys can walk by, it's fine. Rose Girls. The camera's situated where they can't see you. So this is Rose Girls Peppermint Mocha Cake Pops. Wow, you guys, it's so good. It threw amazing in my house. Like, even my son commented on how good it was. It was down here, and it threw all the way to upstairs. Like, it's that good. Now, I am hit or miss on hitting the ready to ship, so that's why I don't buy a lot of Rose Girls. I will say that on cold, I'm just like, yeah, it's okay. When I warm it, that's when it comes alive. I love that these throw like crazy. I love that I don't have to cut them. They come like this. And I'm super impressed on warm versus cold. And I think part of what impresses me with Rose Girls is the throw. So I highly recommend Peppermint Cake Pops if you love the Peppermint Mocha. Peppermint Mocha Cake Pops, phenomenal. These I just recently got, and I'm so in love with them. I'm convinced that I need to try Rose Girls more often. I just need to write down when they do their stuff and see what I can do, because apparently I'm failing at all of that. But this is banana saltwater taffy. This is the best banana scent I've ever smelled, ever. It's so good. It's like a banana Laffy Taffy on steroids. And a very ripe banana too, like you almost get that super sweet, very ripe banana in it. But you get the saltwater taffy feel to it too. It's phenomenal, and it's strong. I can't even imagine how well this is gonna throw. I am beyond impressed with banana saltwater taffy. If you love that kind of thing, highly recommend. It's like my favorite thing. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. This is Salty Sea Air, Salty Mariner, Swimming Pool, Fresh, Clean, and Green. I love this kind of scent. I love like the swimming pool feel that makes me feel like I'm on vacation. It's like vacation, spa, fresh, clean. Love it. So loving that. Highly recommend if you love that sort of thing. I am so impressed with this. I just bought it thinking I want to try this because I think it's Lacey from Morrison Blue that's talked about their fresh scents, and I was like, I love fresh scents usually, unless they're dewy greens. I hate those. But this is Daydreams, and it's fluffy towels, lavender, fresh linen, Swedish dream salt. What? This is phenomenal. If you love lavender and laundry, oh, this is the best thing. Oh my gosh, like, granted, I haven't worn these, so I can't tell you if the laundry will turn too sharp for me. But in the bag, wow, wow, wow. I'm so in love with that in the bag. So, Daydreams. My favorite one so far ever that I've ever smelled. I got some coffee, I got some bakery, but I don't know, just on cold. Beach Bonfire, that's so me, it's not even funny. Campfire Marshmallows, Vanilla Lace, and Marshmallow Fireside. What the actual heck? This is so good. Oh my word, it's good. It's like a beautiful vanilla perfume and like a beach night, and you get the marshmallow. Oh, that's me in a nutshell right there. I love that. So that's my number 4 favorite vendor. So good. So my 3rd favorite vendor is gonna be L3 Waxy Wonders. Now, like I said, my first experience, I was like, it's not throwing, that doesn't work for me. I just give up and I gave most of it away. Well, I forgot that I had this. I found it and was like, oh, I should have gave this away. Boy, am I glad I didn't. This is a scoopable. It's Carefree Summer Suntan Lotion Swimming Pool. What makes her number 3 on my list is I can always go to her site and I can always order it anytime I want. There's always something there. Her prices are fantastic, and if you are patient and you let her stuff sit for a year, phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm super impressed with the throw. But you guys, this is so good if you love that swimming pool. It's like I'm at a swimming pool. I absolutely freaking love this. It throws fantastic a year later. I love this. So I went in and I bought some more things. Now, great, I put the date on these so I can let them cure for a year. But root beer float is going to be off the charts if you like root beer. Oh, it's root beer float, but I can tell it's too light still. So I'm willing to let that guy sit for a year and come back to him. And this one's very light too. So I'm just gonna come back to it in a year. And this is Cotton Candy Frosting, Cotton Candy Toasted Mallow. I'm pretty sure Charity loves this too. I can see why. It's like the best cotton candy I've ever smelled. It's so good, but it's super light, so I'm willing to give it a year and wait. And I'm pretty sure from experience that this is gonna be phenomenal. So I'm excited to try that next year, next summer. I really loved from the samples. Now, granted, I melted the samples and didn't get any throw, but they were just poured. So I'm like, nope, I melted like 3 of them and couldn't smell them. I'm like, nope, I'm waiting a year. They're dated and they can sit in my little drawer awaiting their fantasticness. But zucchini bread, brown sugar. What? This is so good. It's so good. I smell actual zucchini bread when you make zucchini bread, and it's almost like it has like a brown sugar crumble on top. What? This is good. I cannot wait to smell this one. And then I don't normally like Fruit Loops because I'm just not super excited about the cereal scents, but this combination is like off the charts to me. Fruit Loops Cherry Bubblegum. What? Who knew Fruit Loops and bubblegum could be out of this world? Not me, but I love it. Like, what? That's the most beautiful thing I've ever smelled. That's summer. That's summer right there. Oh my word. I'm pretty sure that could be a huge favorite. And then Beach Fire, no, I'm sorry. Beach campfire s'mores. What in the world? This is so good. It's kind of like Bonfire Beach from Scentsy. It's not quite the same. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is me. This is a me scent. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, I can't wait. And then my favorite thing that I've smelled ever from her, I think. Bum Bum, Boom Boom, however you say it. Salty Sea Air, Boardwalk Mellow Clouds, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. What? This. I need a lot of this. I should be buying it now for next year. What in the world? That's so good. That's her best scent ever. And she gives, these are samples, you guys. These are nice sized. So I'm loving these. Okay, so that's my number 3 vendor. Why is she number 3? Wait on it a year and it's phenomenal, and it's always readily available. Granted, I realize some people have real jobs and can't do that. So I'll find you. I'll find a way to connect with you. I will. We'll connect. We will. So my number 2 top 5 vendor. Teddy Bees. Now, why is Teddy Bees my favorite? Okay, so 4 times a year. Okay, I'm not a fan of of the ready to ship. That I don't do the Hunger Games. No, that was disappointing and I didn't like that. So I'm the pre-sale girl. You know, let me take my time, let me think about it, because apparently I lost it, pretty much everything, and I could have gone back for what was still left, and I'm just like, no, I lost the things I really wanted, so I don't care. I'll wait. So I know it's happening 4 times a year, so I can prepare mentally for that. That's easy for me to keep track of and plan for. So her blends are magical. Literally the most magical. She has some kind of a magical talent. I don't know what it is. I've never smelled anything so fancy, sophisticated in my entire life. Like, these are phenomenal. I love that they're creamy, that they're cozy, all of them. My only issue is throw. I have to use double the amount of a Scentsy cube to get it to throw. But like I said, if you want to be in my top, I mean, I'm willing to let these sit for a year. I think that's part of it. I tried it only a couple months later. I think she's going to be like L3. And you got to wait a year and then you'll get phenomenal. This, granted, I don't have a ton of experience. But I got some in May, tried it, couldn't smell it. I did a Scentsy cube worth. Like I said, you've got to impress me with my Scentsy warmers or forget it, because I'll just stick with Scentsy because I love Scentsy. I tried double the Scentsy cubes because people who are using Scentsy warmers have phenomenal throw. Then I could smell it and it was a medium. So I think she's going to be exactly like L3, and you've got to wait a year. You've got to be patient. So these are so gorgeous that I'm willing to wait. I have more than 5 favorites here. But you guys, okay, so I've got to talk about these. Antisocial Moms, and look at the glitter. Like, I love the tubs. These are great. Although I find these cracked in the mail shipment. The mailman wasn't gentle with my package at all. And so some of these suffered some cracking, but just the glitter. It comes right out with the cotton ball. I don't know why people don't like glitter, but this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is pumpkin spice chai, splash of heavy cream, and warm vanilla foam. I get all of that, but mostly pumpkin chai, and I am so obsessed. Oh my word. And this is nice and strong and spicy right out of the gate. Love. Huge fan. Huge. My son really loved that one. But he loves red hot cinnamon, and you get some red hot cinnamon. I think my favorite from everything I bought, which is weird because I'm such a huge smoky fan, is chai tea and cookies. This is so authentic, it's not even funny. This is, and you can see my clam suffered. My tub. Signature sugar cookies, vanilla shortbread, and warm notes of chai. This is literally like a chai tea latte, 100%. And I can't believe she nailed the chai tea. Like you get the actual chai tea with some sugar. With some sugar cookie. That's so phenomenal. I should have got a loaf or 2 or 3. That's so good. I tried to get more. I lost it. It's fine. So I was just annoyed by that and was like, whatever. I'll wait for the next pre-sale. It's fine. I have plenty. Who knows if it'll even work for me, but I'm willing to try because it's so phenomenal. I can't even. I hope I get the throw that all my Scentsy friends talk about. So I'm trusting them. And I'm going to try to plan the next pre-order. September 8th, I think it is. I hate that I have to make choices the night before or the day of, but and if I'm working, I might cry. This is the Black Dread. This is, you guys, these smoke ones, these marshmallow smoky are me. I think that's my favorite. Marshmallow Fireside is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Besides warm vanilla sugar. And me and vanilla aren't always friends, but warm vanilla sugar is out of this world. So this is Fireside, smoked oud wood, cedar, warm embers, and roasted marshmallows. Holy moly, I love this. It's gorgeous. Oh, I would wear that and this duochrome glitter. Like, what is that? It's gorgeous. It's like blue and green and it's like, it's similar. It reminds me a little bit of Black Hood. And honestly, Charlie, and if I didn't know anything, he will not leave my cord alone. Dale, find something for him to play with. Or pick his little stinker butt up. You guys, this, if you like Black Hood from Sassy Girl, please, please pick this up. Oh, it's off the charts good. I love the Black Dread. That's one of my favorite things ever. And I still think, oh, I don't know, it's a tie between, I think because chai tea and cookies is so authentic, that is why it might hit the top, because that's my favorite thing to drink is chai tea lattes. But I don't know, the Black Dread is right up there. Boy, do I wish and I tried to get more of this, but I lost it. Silent Night. This is Paulo Santos, signature sugar cookies and beach nights. Boy, do I wish I'd have gotten more than a souffle of this. What in the world? This is so good. Oh, and I think it's I love beach nights, it seems. Look, there's little moons and stars. Look how adorable the little moons and stars are. What? Oh, this could be a perfume. It's like beach nights and more marshmallow fireside, I swear. I kind of get the hint of the cookies, but it's mostly a marshmallow fireside to me, which this is Paulo Santos, but it comes off marshmallow fireside and beach nights to me, and that's phenomenal. The Three-Eyed Raven. This is Paulo Santos, sweet lavender, vanilla birch, marshmallow fireside, and cold air. Boy, am I glad I got a tub. This is me. I knew it when I saw the scent notes. This is so beautiful. This could be a perfume. This is more feminine to me. Glitter. I can't. The blue and the purple. Oh, that's the prettiest. I would wear that as perfume. It doesn't come off smoky to me. Maybe it's the lavender with the marshmallow fireside and the fresh air. Yeah. I'm not sensitive to smoky though, so pay attention to the people who are, because I'm not. I live for it. Smoke Show, marshmallow musk, marshmallow fireside, and toasted marshmallows. I love this so much. I see people are like, oh, that's smoky, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I think it's very marshmallow fireside. But again, a beautiful perfume. I don't get smoky. Like, I get way more smoky from Around the Campfire, Black Hood. I don't get smoky. Like, I don't get it. But again, I'm so in love with it. I'm not sensitive. I think it's the most, and they're slightly different kind of perfumes, but all very similar. Highly recommend Smoke Show if you love Black Hood. That's even more feminine, girly. And then Creamy Cashmere and Fireside Marshmallows, Cashmere Cream, Caramelized Sugar. Could you tell my theme? I was like, I knew I'd love these, and I do. Hints of whipped vanilla shortbread with the fire roasted marshmallows. Look at the colors. I must sit on these for a year because I might try some soon. This one's maybe slightly more smoky, like ever so slightly. To me, this is kind of like a toned down version of Around the Campfire from Scentsy, but with more of a feminine perfume hint to it, which I guess is the Creamy Cashmere. So, Teddy B's second favorite. Probably most people's favorite, but yeah, you have to wait too long. Big surprise here, my favorite vendor of all time, Sassy Girl Aroma. Why is she my favorite? Number one, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. These store like so easy. I can have 1 million of these and store them like super easy. I love that. I love that these snap apart into perfect size pieces for my warmers. I get amazing throw from these. Initially, most of them. Some of the vanilla have to sit. Some of the bakery need a little more time, probably because they have some vanilla in them. But 99.9% of these throw amazing right out of the gate. And I'm obsessed. And every single Friday, I can go to her site and pre-order. I'm willing to wait 5 to 6 weeks for these. And I'm obsessed. She is amazing. If you request and you beg her, she will bring it back. Granted, I know this is all that she does. But I'm obsessed. I know that every Friday I can go in and order. And she has this huge list. And I ordered perfume. It's on the way. I can't wait to try it because I'm pretty sure that's my new favorite thing. And I may stop getting Scentbird for a while. Like cancel my subscription because I'm pretty sure her perfume is going to be my favorite thing. I love everything about Sassy Girl. If I were to win the lottery, most people would say, hey, I'm going to Disney World. I've been there twice. I'm going to Sassy Girl with a lot of money. And I'm buying lots of wax. And that would be my favorite day ever. Besides the Maldives. That's like something I want to do. You know, spend a week in a tiki hut in crystal blue water. And, you know, sharks and stingrays and whatever. I'm not afraid of sharks very much. A little. I mean, you should have a healthy fear. But regardless, Sassy Girl Aroma is like, I'm obsessed. I can't stop buying. My goal in life is to try every single scent that she's ever made. I asked her to make a perfume. I thought it would be a year later. The next week, she freaking had it was a cologne, a men's cologne, to dupe Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. I had no idea she'd do it a week later. No idea. I was like, wait, what? I don't have the money. I'm not prepared for this. But I did order a small one. It's coming. I can't wait because it's my favorite men's cologne ever. I pretty much haven't hated anything that I've ever smelled from her. Some of them may not be my most favorite, but it's like literally I can count them on my hand. And I'm working on 100 brittles. Like when I get my next couple orders, I'll be at like 100. I love Sassy Girl and I cannot stop spending my money there because I keep seeing things and I'm like, I need to try that. Like, my OCD is off the charts with Sassy Girl. I need all the things. So I have some of my very top favorites here, sitting here. I can't pick just 5. Although my most favorite, I will tell you, my number 1 favorite is Black Hood. My number 2 favorite is Winter Biscuits. Beyond that, these are some of my very, very, very favorites. Orca Island. This is Blackberry Beach Nights and Birthday Cake. All 3 of those are so phenomenal. I love everything about this. Oh, it's oceany, it's perfumey, it's bakery, it's phenomenal. Love Orca Island. Beach Wedding. I just ordered this in a perfume. Beach Nights Wedding Cake and Marshmallow. Again, those are like some of my favorite things. Oh, this is so pretty. I can't stand it. It's so, so, so pretty. You get all of that. And my beloved winter biscuits. This is what Santa should smell like. This is gingerbread and patchouli. To me, they're so well blended, but I'm not spice sensitive. This is so nostalgic. I can't. I literally can't. This smells like some kind of a Christmas store that I've been in, some kind of a shop that this is everything beautiful. I would wear that in a perfume, but I'm not going to ask her to put that in a perfume because she would, and it probably wouldn't sell that well because people are super sensitive to patchouli, I guess. And a lot of people don't love gingerbread, so. Oh my gosh, like don't get me going on winter biscuits. I literally get speechless. I love it that much. Big Shave. Wow. Cotton candy beach nights and shaving cream. The shaving cream scared me. No, don't be scared. It's mostly beach nights and cotton candy. Oh, that's so good. And something sweet and cologne-y, like almost like a perfume. I would wear that as a perfume. Number 540, Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe. This is jasmine, saffron, fir resin, cedar, amberwood, and ambergris. At least I think that's how you say that. That's so beautiful. I ordered that in a perfume. Ordered this in perfume too. Black Hood. This is chestnut, smoky, woody accords mixed with sweet notes of vanilla, red berries, floral combination of orange blossom and neroli essence. It's the best thing ever. It's exactly like a commodity gold perfume. I guess it's a dupe for replica around the around the fireplace. I don't know. And Oasis Desert. This is some Las Vegas hotel dupe. It's Arabian jasmine, fills the air to greet freshly ground cloves and warm white sandalwood. It's the most beautiful thing. I asked her if this is going to be a perfume because it's pretty, it's fresh, it's clean, it's gorgeous. I love Oasis Desert. Pretty sure I'm gonna love all the hotel scents. Myers Returns, you've gotta love black licorice and marshmallow, but I'm telling you, that's my favorite thing. Black licorice, marshmallow, and sugar cookies. Oh, that's the prettiest black licorice I've ever smelled in my entire life, and I love everything about that. And At the North Pole. This is sweet peppermint sticks with rich, creamy vanilla. It's a peppermint, it's like a buttermint candy, and it's phenomenal. So you guys, those are my top 5 vendors. I have the honorable mentions, check them out. These are my top 5 vendors. I'm obsessed with Sassy Girl, I think you know that. Be prepared to see a lot of videos about Sassy Girl because she's my favorite, just because she's always there. She has hundreds of thousands of different scents, and it's going to take me forever to try them all. And I'm having a blast trying them all, and every payday I can go in and I can find something. So, and she works my Scentsy warmers, so she makes the top of my list. So thanks you guys, and we will see you soon. Bye. Oh, I have to tag someone really quick. Di from Dicease 19 Hearts. I know that she does a lot of vendor stuff. Maybe she's already been tagged. I don't know. Oh gosh, who else do I tag? Robin H, do you want to try? I don't know if you've been tagged, probably. Trying to think who might not have been tagged. Pearl Simpson, have you been tagged? Probably. So, I don't know. I'm just going to tag you guys. That was spur of the moment, so I don't know. I haven't checked. I've only seen Chris's video so far. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Chris, for tagging me, and we will see you soon. Bye.